The nighttime is the right time to party, and we welcome you back to Dahlonega for opening night of the North Georgia men's soccer season. The Nighthawks are back after a strong run last fall, put them in second place in the Peach Belt Conference. They're going to bring back a solid group of returners this season, but tonight, across the field, it's the Coker Cobras, the top 10 team nationally. They turned heads last season. They had a trip to the Sweet 16, but the big story this year is a new head coach at the helm. Two teams that expect to compete all season long. What better way to kick things off than under the lights right here, right now in Dahlonega. I am Ryan Hutchison alongside my broadcast partner Sterling Allen. We are going to be bringing you all 90 minutes here from Lynn Cottrell Park. Going to get things going here with the tale of the tape between these two teams. North Georgia last season struggled a bit, 8-6-3 for their record. Coker really strong, 15-3-1 for the Cobras in their campaign. North Georgia had a 3-3-2 home record, so they weren't fantastic here at Lynn Cottrell Park, but they'll be looking to do much better this upcoming season. And we will take a peek at the starting 11 for both of these teams. For the Coker squad, it's going to be Carter Nunnery in the goal, Josu Val, along with Hugo Luongo, Alvaro Bonet, Salfiyaji Mugala, Muhammadu Suvan. You have Yonatan Cohen, Alexi Abalam, Miles Jackson, and Florian Sinst for the Cobras. For the Nighthawks, going to be Alexa Lukic, Busoku Jame, Vukashin Lukovic, Harris Osman Basic, Santiago Cano, Jorge Sandoval, Alam Lada, DJ Shin, Max Mitchell, Miguel Romero, and Max Garnett as the starting 11 for the Nighthawks. The Northeast Georgia Health System brings you the starting 11, the official healthcare provider of UNG Athletics. Teams coming out, getting ready for starting lineups, and the have kickoff for you on the other half of this break on the Nighthawks Sports Network.
It isn't just essential in your sport, it's essential in life, especially college life. It's everything you need to thrive in school, in sport, and everything in between. The key is just finding a place where you can pursue it all, because the real beauty lies in the balance. If you want to win in every arena of college life, go D2. Make it yours.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
At the heart of America's gold rush stands a beacon of leadership, tradition, and excellence. A university that has always led the way, forging an environment for broad-based academics, world-class athletics, and tomorrow's military leaders. The University of North Georgia. Learning and leadership, passion and preparation, transformation and tradition. We are the University of North Georgia.
That's a timeout on betting. It completely changed the game, and you didn't even notice. Let me break it down for you. Betting ads are applying full court pressure and getting you to play the game. Many of you are falling for it and losing big money. Addiction is happening in some more than others. Now players are getting harassed by bettors. And we all know that's not how the game is won. So it's on us to be good teammates and draw the line to stay ahead of betting consequences.
I need to try it first.
No matter how you connect, ETC delivers fast, reliable internet and secure, powerful Wi-Fi choices for your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once with local experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect to awesome Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or visit etcnow.com to upgrade your internet today.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season! The confetti is gonna fall.
There she goes, and she's got it! How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport!
NCAA athletes don't just compete, they make history. Representing our nation with pride and excellence, they bring home the hardware. Our college campuses serve as training grounds for the next generation of stars. Catch tomorrow's Olympians and Paralympians on the NCAA Championship stage today.
Introductions are wrapped up here at Lynn Cottrell Park in Dahlonega. Both teams go to their respective sidelines to have the last chat before we kick things off here for 90 minutes of soccer action between the North Georgia Nighthawks and the number 9 ranked Coker Cobras. A lot of intriguing storylines coming into this one. North Georgia finished second in the Peach Belt Conference last season for the first time since 2016. Second most wins in a season for them since the 2017 marker. Big year for North Georgia, looking to do a lot of the same. A lot of big returners for North Georgia on this team, and some newcomers into the fold for the blue and white, one of which that we obviously have to talk about is the transfer of Fusake Jame.
Yeah, and also talking about players who were back, who were on the team last year as well. Max Garnett, biggest returner by far. 6 goals, 6 assists in 2023. Missed pretty much all of last year. I believe he only is listed as 1 game in the stats. He is by far the biggest get back for the Nighthawks.
So as we saw earlier in the women's game, there was a lot of veterans to lean on this North Georgia team, and not just Garnett, but Vukashin Lukovic, Jorge Sandoval, Maxwell Mitchell, Avalon Lada. So many names returning for the Nighthawks here that you got to think they're going to make a good run this season. We are getting ready to kick things off on the 2025 campaign momentarily.
And there's nothing better to start the year than hosting a big team, getting a really good opponent to start out, test yourself against, like I said, a very strong opponent in Coker.
Well, Coker comes in ranked in the preseason national top 10 for the first time in school history under new head coach Stephen McGuinness. Spent 9 seasons at Georgia Gwinnett as an assistant coach. The native of Dublin, Ireland, gets the reins of a Coker program that is really strong. He will see how he can handle things in the 2025 season.
Yeah, they lost their 3 biggest production pieces to the transfer portal. 2 of them followed former head coach, but let's see how they rebuilt Obviously, preseason poll didn't think that affected them too much. Still kept them in the top 10. So,
the head coach for this program, Michael Antonuich, went on to USC Upstate. He took over the head coaching job there. He took Vitaly Takawara and Oscar Kaufman with him. Kaufman was a 2024 SAC All-Conference second-team forward, and Takawara, 2024 SAC All-Conference second team as well. Soccer ball goes flying out of bounds to get things going. That's how we'll get underway here in Dahlonega.
Their third big loss, Frederick Benedict's transferred to UCF. He was the country's leader in assists last season, so he's, in my opinion, one of the biggest losses for them.
Well, when you look at the stats of those three players that this Coker team lost, it's almost – you start to wonder, where's the production going to come from? They were leaders nationally really in so many different statistics that, you know, you got to wonder, where does that turn around for this 2025 Coker team? Alexa Lukic going to take that one. North Georgia going to be sporting white tops, blue bottoms. Coker, white top, black shorts for them. Going to bring out Lukic here. Here comes Coker, far side attack. They're going to send it forward. Opportunity near side, but it's going to roll out of bounds. Mugala couldn't get there quick enough. Throw in for the Nighthawks. Tulada now across the field. Taken by Jame. All the defending, going to send that one out of bounds. Coker throw in.
Can't tell. It almost looks just like they're setting up for a long throw in here.
Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. It is going to be a long throw in to the corner of the box, headed away.
Max Garnett making an instant impact.
Coker here trying to set something up. North Georgia's defense, though, going to take that away. Osman Bosic giving shape into the night sky. An attempt at controlling over there. Battle in the corner. Ball's going to roll out. Possession goes to North Georgia. It was Alexis Abalam over there in the corner for Coker. DJ Shin, nice touch out. Back to Shin now near side. Had a steam, but it's stolen away.
And going back to that throw-in, I mean, they've pretty much threw it in where the coaches are standing, the North Georgia coaches.
Right there, big opportunity for Coker. Put the body on the line off of Nighthawk, still in the box, trying to clear it out. Another look. And it's going to find the back of the net. A real nice attempt by keeper Alexa Lukic, but the second effort by Coker puts the Cobras up 1-0 early. So a quick gut punch by the Cobras to get this game underway. Lukic gave that one a great effort, got a hand on it, but it just didn't go far enough away to clear the threat.
No, and I mean, a great save, you know, through bodies, had to react late to it, just couldn't quite get two paws on it there to punch it away. And there was some complaining there from the North Georgia defenders about possible offsides. I don't think, I don't think there was anything there, to be honest with you.
Coker goal by number 9, Christian Johnson.
Was Christian Johnson on the goal for the Cobras.
Park is 1-0 Coker.
So now North Georgia at a disadvantage early. It's going to roll out possession to the Cobras. Here's DJ Shin with it. Midfield possessed. Here's DJ Shin up to Max Mitchell. Mitchell near side makes a move to his right. Across the middle of the field, a lot of long shot. It's going to sail on him.
Leaned back a little far there, but had the right idea. I think he just stand over that ball a little higher. And that's a good sign, I think, for North Georgia, not afraid after going down a goal early. Hey, we're going to take a long shot here.
I'll tell you what, I'm a huge fan of watching Max Mitchell get the ball in space, man.
I mean, I think we're both there.
It's just so fun.
So
quick.
fast. I think a good word for him is twitch.
Yeah, I was going to say twitchy.
Real twitchy, player.
Awesome.
Believe a number change from last year, wasn't he?
It was 22.
Yeah. Kind of surprised me there for a second when I saw him over here. I was like, who is that? And then I looked at the roster and realized, oh, that's Max Mitchell.
I didn't see a 22 initially, and I was like, wait. No fear.
No. I believe in our guys' loyalty.
Superman is still here.
Yeah, speaking more of him, he's, like we said, twitchy, just incredible ball control. He gets that ball, loves to cut inside after, blazing past defenders. He's very fun to watch. Another one, his counterpart, Stefan Shango, will come on here later on probably.
Well, for Max Mitchell, finished 2024 with 4 goals. That was tied for best on this Nighthawk squad. He was a Peach Belt Conference, all-conference second team. So a really good year for Max Mitchell, and he is looking to build on that in his sophomore campaign. Over in the corner here for North Georgia, trying to hold on to it, but Coker going to take away advantage. Sends it back here. Gomez. Now Max Mitchell makes that move to the right. Sends it across. DJ Shin back to Lotta. Lotta back to Shin. Shin near side. He's going to send it into the box. Maybe an opportunity on the header. Just high. And that one's sent out of bounds.
Little ambitious there from Garnett. Maybe a little excitement being back on the field.
Austin Bostic got about as high as he could try, but just sailed right over his head.
And it wasn't a bad cross whatsoever. No. Just a little high.
I really like seeing the aggression out of North Georgia. I mean, the long shot, the send in. I mean, they're
not afraid. No, not at all. And that's especially nice to see. Sometimes when you see a team go down early, they get a little downtrodden and they start just playing possession ball, trying to create chances that way. That's not how this North Georgia team is playing. They're really great move there by Mitchell. A lot of effort.
By Max Mitchell. Well, here comes Coker. Maybe a little bit of an opportunity for them. They'll send it ahead.
You see him streaking up the side here to support the defense. That's what great wingers do.
And possession going to go back North Georgia's way. A little bit of hand fighting there.
Could see immediately the North Georgia defenders were not happy with the move that was used there.
No, they were not.
And the referee agreed with them on that one.
Long throw in for North Georgia. And sent out of bounds.
And this is something I wanted to see a little bit. Last year, corners were kind of North Georgia's, I wouldn't say a weakness, but they weren't able to capitalize on a lot of them. And I think some of that is the lack of height on the team. So I'd love to see what they can create here with this chance.
Looks like it's going to be Sandoval to take it. Long corner. Going to be far, ricochet away from the net. Jame gets it to the far side. Little cut in there by Sandoval. Back Romero. And flag goes up. It's Max Garnett heading to the turf for the Nighthawks.
This is a pretty dangerous position here for North Georgia. I think try and whip one in here and hit a header. You can see Coker has a slight height advantage there in the middle of the field.
Got Osman Bosic, Mitchell, Kano in for North Georgia. They will send it into the box. Opportunity. It's going to go just far. Max Mitchell tries to save it, but out of bounds.
And that's two crosses we've seen go a little high, and I think that's just something that it's going to change. It's going to get better throughout the season. You're going to get guys more used to, hey, this is where I want the ball. I don't want it so high.
Yeah. And I imagine that's one of those things that, we talked about just then. Coker has a bit of a height advantage. I'm sure you're trying to get it a little higher than usual.
Yeah.
Or is it just put it up there and whoever goes up and gets it, gets it? Foul called here.
Ball was still in motion there.
Yeah, maybe a bit quick. All good this time. It's going to be Max Mitchell in the corner. Everyone waiting to see what he does.
Penalty.
And that will.
So a really good chance here for the Nighthawks to equalize. Obviously, always dangerous when Max cuts inside there, starts streaking. You're going to have to put a foot in there.
I mean, it's almost all you can do, right?
Right.
I mean, he's got the moves to get by you, so what are you going to do other than sit there? We'll see right here. Going to be Lukovic to take the penalty. The Lukovic laser is in. And we're equal in Dahlonega.
Anytime you get a penalty, you want to capitalize on it. You never want to leave those chances. And Lukovic definitely capitalized there.
They definitely did capitalize, and we are equal once again between the Cobras and the Nighthawks. And again, we got to go back to Max Mitchell getting the ball and forcing that penalty. We talked about it. He's twitchy. He's hard to get a hold of, and right there, they couldn't do it.
And if I can say something in general here, I would like the whole world of soccer in general, the player who draws the foul that leads to a penalty, I would love to see them get an assist. I know that's not how it works, but it's something that is talked about sometimes, and I don't know.
Definitely a valid argument. Feels as if it's earned. Into the box and away. Nice job of control there. Still a bit of a threat for Coker. Just outside. Opportunity. One-on-one, and it's going to go in the back of the net. And no, it's not. Is it? Maybe the call will stand. Goal, Coker. Thought for just a second they were going to wave it off, but it stayed on, and just when North Georgia equalizes, the Cobras snatch the lead back 2-1.
Couple of good moves there to get past the Nighthawk back line.
Coker goal by number 10, Jonathan Cohen.
And
Jonathan Cohen scores the goal for the Cokers there.
The new score here at UNG Soccer Field at Lincoln Park is Coker 2, Nighthawks 1.
You can see Lukovic right now talking to the team saying, hey guys, I can't have a free player getting back to me like that.
Muhammadu Savan gets the assist there for Coker. So it's been a night full of offense at Link Cottrell Park. Saw 7 goals in the women's game earlier, already 3 between the men's, and we're not even 15 minutes into play. North Georgia gets on the attack again. Alam Lada moves to the inside, does a bit of a spin.
He's got on A.
He's trying to do it himself, goes to the middle of the pitch. Pass ahead, one touch, maybe an opportunity here for North Georgia. Back to Lada. Here's Max Mitchell. Gets inside the box, cross, oh, it's going to hit off of a player. Maybe an opportunity here, down, contact. No whistle that time. And there it was. Late whistle, and we're going to have another.
Looks like the referee was possibly playing advantage there. You don't normally see that with a penalty.
Coker obviously not pleased with the decision. There is a Nighthawk down at midfield. I believe that's Fuseku Jame. Jame gets up.
And Lukovic has a chance here. Get a brace and equalize this game.
So he's already equalized us once just a few minutes ago. He will step up and try to do it for a second time.
And it'll be interesting to see with the approach here, whether he goes left or right.
The senior from Serbia, and he does it again. Vukašin Lukovic, 2 for 2.
That's another Nighthawk goal for number 6.
So as the rain starts in Dahlonega, Lukovic continues his reign on this game, and we're all even at 2. The roller coaster ride that is the season opener continues. Jame goes up, gets that one. Mitchell readjusts right there. This one going to roll out near side. DJ Shin going to take the throw for the Nighthawks. Going to go to Romero in the middle of the field. Back to Shin. Long shot, trying to get to Max Mitchell right here. Foot race, they keep it in. That was Josu Valencia keeping it in. Shin comes in. Nice slide right there by DJ Shin. Trying to take away the ball. Max Mitchell steps in. That's going to be his. Very nice job by Max Mitchell right there. Here's Romero now over to Jame. Jame streaking up the right side. Long pass ahead off the head of a Coker player out of bounds. So another corner opportunity coming up here for the Nighthawks. As we touched on a couple times, these usually come in a little high. We'll see what adjustment has been made so far.
It's going to be an in-swinging ball here, so looking to attack the keeper.
Here it is. Sent away. Back out, corner of the box. One move, and Coker's going to clear it for the time being. Nice turnaround by Garnett. Sent ahead and out of bounds for a goal kick for the Cobras.
Rain just kind of came out of nowhere here.
Yeah, it did. And really picked up out of nowhere, too. It's really coming down out there. Turf going to get slick.
Unfortunately, this nice crowd we have tonight looking like they're going to start heading out.
I think many of them brought umbrellas and ponchos. Some of them did. We got some umbrellas.
Some of that might have been for the sun earlier, though.
Yeah, literally. I'll take the rain if it cools off this press box.
That is something I can agree with wholeheartedly.
Chance possibly here for Coker. DJ Shin on defense. He'll back up as that one's sent long, maybe a little too long to make anything of it. And it will be out of bounds. Ooh.
Somewhat risky there, but was able to make it work.
That would get past the foot of Miguel Romero. Allows Coker to get possession back, and they're attacking third. Trying to make something happen here. Cross shot. It's going to go high. No one in this game is afraid to take a shot. North Georgia now making their way up the middle of the field. Automata. Coker regains possession. Jame getting over there to defend. Far side corner, he's got help with Jorge Sandoval. Osman Bosic giving chase.
Real high motor player.
Here's Max Mitchell. Nothing comes easy when number 17's around.
Little chippy.
Absolutely. Between Mitchell and number 2, Josu Valencia for Coker.
Referee's going to come talk to him here.
Tell him to have a little chat right
Sum
here.
them over. It looked like for half a second, Coker's player was squaring up a little bit. Obviously Mitchell pushed him initially, but that's something that you never want to see in this game. Should never fight. And like you were saying, this rain picked up out of nowhere. The wind as well, too.
Yeah, the conditions have completely shifted. What was 86 degrees and sunny, with not much wind, has become, I don't know the temperature, I don't have it in front of me, but there's a lot of wind and a lot of rain. 76, thank you. That one hits off of Kano. And now a whistle. Possession going to go the Nighthawks' way here. DJ Shin taking up the middle of the field. Long pass. Osman Bosic just out of his reach. Going to go out of bounds.
That's the right idea, especially in these conditions. The ball is going to slip out of these keepers' gloves here with it raining as hard as it is. So I think if you can just get the ball in the area and get it towards goal, you might have a chance.
Well, it is a downpour. And we play on. 2-2 match here in Dahlonega between the 9th-ranked Coker Cobras and your North Georgia Nighthawks. Long pass upfield, going to be easily taken by the keeper, Alexa Lukic. Max Garnett giving chase. He gets there. It's going to go Coker's way.
Prevents it from being a goal kick there, which is always something you want to do.
A really nice hustle play right there by Max Garnett. If we learned nothing else on night one, we learned that we have some dedicated supporters.
Yes, we do.
There are many a fan here at Lincoln Trail Park without an umbrella, and it's just
or
not
a
affecting
poncho,
their
and
time.
they're just enjoying the match.
How could you not? It's 2-2. It's only been 20 minutes.
I will say, for me, this is maybe a first. I've been here 3 years. I think this is the first match I've seen it rain this heavy.
It is coming down. That is for sure. Here's North Georgia with it. DJ Shin. Pass intercepted, but Shin able to get it back. Now making a charge towards the box. DJ Shin might do it himself, and it's going to get away from him. Max Mitchell now there to pick it up off the foot of a Coker player through the gate, and possession going to go North Georgia's way. And the ball still rolling in front of the stands. No one stopped it yet. That pass intercepted by Coker. North Georgia, though, there to get it right back. A lot of battle for it at the middle of the field. One body goes down, whistle and a foul.
That's going to be a card right there. And he's lucky that's just a yellow, if I'm being honest. I mean, he made no attempt on the ball, pulled him down quite hard.
Miguel Romero is going to get the yellow card for North Georgia.
Yellow card is issued to number 21, Miguel Romero of the Nighthawks.
The vibes are still high in the crowd. We got some chants coming through. Austin Bostic goes to steal that one. Couldn't quite take it away. Kano now giving chase.
This little umbrella is not going to stay in this.
A lot of fighting over there near the North Georgia sideline.
No call.
Still no stoppage of play. And now here comes Coker. Maybe an opportunity and a whistle.
Offsides there.
Yeah. A little bit nerve-wracking there for a minute for Coker, but
the good news for the fans in the stands, rain is supposed to stop in 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, it'll only take them 8 hours to get dry.
Although we do have plenty of experience with the weather app saying that rain is supposed to stop, and it just does not.
I got trust. It's going to stop tonight. Lukic sends it away off the head of a Cobra. Now back to the midfield. Lotta. EJ Shin with it. Up ahead. Max Mitchell. Wet conditions. He's able to barely keep it in bounds. Out on the Cobras. Throw in by Mitchell to Lotta.
Quite a few subs, it looks like.
Stepping on for the Nighthawks, number 33, Rohan Blackwell.
Rohan Blackwell, the sub for North Georgia.
Blackwell used to former member of the Atlanta United MLS Next Academy, so very talented player.
Sandoval steps in. Ball goes out of bounds. North Georgia retains possession. High throw in here. Headed away by the Cobras. Now maybe an opportunity over Max Mitchell. Mitchell going to dance around, move to his right. Fans here wanted a call on that one. Mitchell goes flying, doesn't get it.
I don't know how you don't get a call. There was no attempt to play the ball. It was just a shove in the back.
Yeah, definitely a bit questionable right there.
But you have to play with your conditions, and sometimes you don't get the calls.
Chame all over the place right there. That one going to be sent back. Coker with it, middle of the field. A lot of early offense for this Cobra team, but they haven't been able to find that magic again here in the last couple minutes. Long pass gets past DJ Shin. And Almost a really big opportunity for Coker right there.
Yeah, UNG very lucky that the Coker attacker was not able to connect with the ball. That would have been not an easy goal, but a wide open shot.
Would have been a really good opportunity. That was Salfiaji Ugala. Corner opportunity here for the Cobras. They send it in. It's going to make its way through. Romero tried to clear, sent back. That shot going to sail over the net. Here's Max Mitchell with it. He'll toe tap the sideline. Keep it in play. Man in the arena here, Max Mitchell. Goes to his left, goes to his right. Maybe a shot! Deflected away. Rebound, opportunity. Gonna sail.
I would hate to be a defender on Max Mitchell right now with the amount of
it seems
left, right. I mean.
And I feel like he's getting past him every time, too, to some degree.
Especially right now, you look at it with the slippery turf. I don't even know how he's staying up.
Yeah.
That shot, it was going a little wide. It was blocked anyways.
Isaac Calderon and number 19, Valen Barganya.
Going to be Valen Barganya and Isaac Calderon for North Georgia stepping on.
Calderon, a transfer from University of Alabama, Birmingham. Finished his 2-year career as a Blazer. Total of 26 matches, 3 goals, and he had 1 assist.
Looking to step on here and help North Georgia in game 1 of the season. We're all equal 2 apiece. Long pass, far side, controlled well by the Cobras. Nice intervention there. Rolls out of bounds off the tower. An unfortunate pass right there, going to roll out of bounds.
I was just about to say, you can see a lot of really high pressing here from these North Georgia forwards. It's forcing this back line of Coker into some mistakes that, maybe you wouldn't normally see.
And Josu Valencia could not get to that one, couldn't catch up to the pace on it. Now here's North Georgia, maybe a bit of an opportunity here. Nice pass, that one going to get out a little far though. It was Isaac Calderon making the moves. Long send forward by Lukovic. He's got Max Mitchell. Max Mitchell going to dance around, try to make something happen. Opportunity! Wide right.
Just a bit outside.
Just a bit.
It's hard in these conditions. You can't exactly get your foot to make solid contact sometimes, and maybe you just slip, your plant leg slips, you lean back a little far.
I think Max Mitchell knows enough of what he's doing
I think he's probably good enough that I don't need to tell him what he's doing.
Yeah. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt every day.
We'll blame the weather conditions on that one. I think most of the time he puts that one into the keeper's hands or into the back of the net.
Yeah, rain kind of waned off for a little bit, starting to pick up again here. A lot of fighting far side of the midfield portion, and a whistle going to come out right there. It's Jorge Sandoval to the turf. One pass in, off the head, and out of bounds.
That's the first, set piece we've seen from North Georgia that's been somewhat successful in the contact being made. And Lukovic just couldn't exactly turn his head quite enough. It was still slightly high, hit the top of his head, but promising signs there from North Georgia.
Yeah, most definitely.
I don't believe we got a card there.
Stepping on for Coker, number 19, Adrian.
So Adrian going to be the sub for Coker here. Keeper Carter Nunnery going to send it away, but North Georgia maybe an opportunity right here. Nice pass forward. Looking Max Mitchell, near side again. Mitchell goes to his left. Going to try to cross. Nice tackle attempt. That one's going to be cleared away and out of bounds.
It was a good tackle attempt at first, and then he just kind of grabbed the leg there. No call, so.
Well, we saw the chip. Almost a chance there for Osman Bosic. But the keeper Nunnery comes out, takes care of that. We saw the chippiness earlier there with Max Mitchell, so maybe something to keep an eye on. Whistle there.
Yeah, and I think for Max and in general, now that you've gotten a warning for that, you shouldn't see another incident like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like a Coker player is going to head to the sideline.
Comes off and immediately tries to come back on. Referee says no to that.
Can't fault him for trying.
No.
Why not? Give it a go.
So
ball back in play.
He's going to immediately wave him back on anyways, though. Coker back to full strength. Almost as soon as play restarts.
Attempting to go right up the gut right here. Now top of the 18. Opportunity maybe for Coker. Trying to get back out front. Cross is going to be hit into the air by Jame. Still a dangerous spot. Headed away. And cleared. Osman Bosic on the foot race. Here comes Max Mitchell. Gets a foot in there, goes to the ground, picked up by Lotta.
Strong from Lara there. Little tug of the shirt there. Referee says nope.
That gets away from North Georgia. Intervention there by DJ Shin. Coker kicking it around, trying to find someone to be open. In the 18, there's going to be the whistle. Offside's going to be the call.
Would have been handball anyways. Looks like he caught it. Out there playing punt return.
Salviji Mugala. Again, the man that the Cobras were trying to get the ball to over there.
That is a few times now that we've seen them go his way. He's been offsides once or twice, and he's collected the ball another couple times. Obviously trying to get him involved here.
Safely back to the keeper,
Nunnery. Rain had stopped for a moment, and now it's picked right back up.
Long pass ahead. That one's going to roll up to Alexa Lukic.
Looks like that ball just kind of got stuck in a puddle there right when.
Yeah, I think he was anticipating going to Max Mitchell on this near side, and
just whether his cleat got caught in the water or the ball did. Either way, it didn't end up how he wanted it to.
Coker possession now, making their way up the field at midfield. Really nice moves there. Now Max Mitchell defends, steps in. Coker far side. A lot of North Georgia blue there to defend it. Now it's back with Mugala. And a whistle. DJ Shin with it now, near side. There was a lot on that pass.
Yeah, I mean,
from Calderon.
Credit to Max Mitchell for even.
Yeah, he tried to get a hold of it.
Trying to, but
I think Calderon knew immediately that he put too much on that one. Harris, Osman, Bosic trying to make something happen. Sandoval over there, but Coker gets by both of them. Now Mugala maybe an opportunity, but Alexa Lukic going to come and pick that up. Here's Max Mitchell. Full head of steam. He makes a move to the right. He goes down. No whistle again. And it feels like we've seen that a couple times.
I don't know what the referee's saying. Obviously he's probably got a better view. He's a lot closer. But it just looks like these Coker defenders are just throwing legs in there. And
well, it looks like they're too slow to keep up with him, and when he makes the move, they just stick a leg out, and they're getting away with it. Not sure if that can be the case all night long.
Same thing.
Alamlada goes down there. Right there.
A little bit more of the ball, I think, but
a bit cleaner.
Still, on some of those, you have to call it.
And, I mean, you're just watching the misadvantage right there every time that he gets the ball. I mean, every time he's getting by, and then eventually when they start stopping him, there needs to be a reason. And, well, stick the leg out.
Strong defense there. Referee waves off. Not a dive, but Stefan Shango going to come on the field here.
Stepping on for Coker, number 25, Jeongbin Kim. Stepping on for the Nighthawks, number 77, Stefan Shango.
Shango, a fan favorite here in Dahlonega, stepping onto the pitch for the first time in 2025.
I have to tell you, I'm a real big fan.
Here's Sandoval trying to find a way out of this. He will find the head of Josu Valencia. Back to North Georgia. Lara head to Sandoval. They are going to give possession back to Coker now. Coker maybe an opportunity. Over in the corner. Shin defending. Makes a move to the left. Opportunity on goal. Going to sail. No good.
Still a really good shot there, one-on-one. Be able to get past DJ Shin. Just couldn't quite curl that shot enough.
That was number 14, Rodrigo Tostado.
Both teams equal on shots, but I think if you think about it, go back and really, it doesn't feel like it, does it?
No, it doesn't. It feels like North Georgia's had some screamers. And I feel like everything that Coker got came really early. Almost a chance for Max Mitchell right there to make something happen. DJ Shin has it at his feet. Not the greatest pass there. Going to get possession back to the Cobras. Gonna send that one long. And Alexa Lukic just comes out and handles it himself.
That's really, really good to see. Confident, get off the line, get out there, especially with both players breathing down the neck of.
North Georgia trying to attack that one, going to be off a Coker player and roll out of bounds. Throw comes in. And easily handled by Carter Nunnery. Nunnery going to swing the leg at this one, try to send it as far as he can. That one was way up there. That one got about light tower height.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to, especially with how high the pressure is on these balls. I wouldn't want to get my head on the other side of that one.
Yeah, absolutely not. Coker going to hold on to possession here.
Looks like they're going to go for another long throw here. We saw they did it earlier in the game from much further out. This one's possibly a lot more dangerous.
Coker in a good spot. Long throw. Maybe an opportunity for them, and it's going to go to the right.
Got very lucky there because it fell right to the foot of a Coker attacker.
Yeah, that ricochet couldn't have been much worse for North Georgia.
No, not at all.
Luckily, it worked out for them. They'll get possession back here as we come up on 5 minutes remaining in this first half of play. All even at 2 here at Lynn Cottrell Park as the 9th-ranked Coker Cobras come into town. North Georgia trying to pull off the upset to get the 2025 season underway. Long pass. Body on the line. It's going to roll out of bounds. Possession stays with North Georgia. Nice step in right there. Really good boot.
Yeah, very, very important clearance there.
Maybe Max Mitchell can make something happen in heavy contact.
That could possibly.
Yeah, right at the edge of the 18 box.
I'm very surprised to see a yellow come out there. That's
obviously not pleased. That's Miles Jackson, number 15.
He could be going 15 too.
Referee trying to keep the two sides separated. Max Mitchell pleading his case, but he will get the yellow card.
Yellow card issued to number 17, Max Mitchell of the Nighthawks.
I think Mitchell's very lucky there. He had no chance of getting the ball. That very well could have been a sending off.
So he will stay on the pitch for now. Discussing what happened with Josu Valencia of the Cobras. Visibly frustrated, but
that's and I stand corrected earlier. That's twice now we've seen Mitchell get into a little scrum there. I don't know if he's the one creating those or not, but that's something for the coaches maybe to pull him aside in the locker room and say, no more of that, please.
Especially when you're as high-profile a player as Max Mitchell, really an important piece of what North Georgia does. They're going to let that one roll through on a couple hops to Alexa Lukic.
Because I can promise you, one more time, he will not be on this field anymore.
Coker gets behind the North Georgia defense. Whistle there.
It's a very interesting. I don't know if I saw an offsides.
I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say offsides, but I had to second-guess myself a little bit.
I mean, it was close. I think North Georgia might have gotten a little lucky there.
Yeah.
Because the defense was stretched a little thin.
Yeah, they got behind him pretty nicely right there. It's going to set up for maybe something special for the Cobras going into half, but Lukic sends this away. Hard header right back to the feet of Coker, but miscommunication there by North Georgia is going to allow them to have an opening. Maybe an opportunity. Back, top of the box, turns, fires.
Crucial block there.
That one's going to Bob Stein Stadium.
That is.
That was number 11, Alexis Abalam again.
And another best vision, I believe that was Rowan Blackwell going in there, laying his body on the line. Crucial block, like I said, because that was a free shot, basically. Little slip, ball's going to have a lot of backspin on it.
Here comes Lara, tried to step in. Now DJ Shin defends. Really nice defense there by DJ Shin. Didn't open up an avenue for Valencia to get a shot off.
No, that was very good, especially with the cutback and these slippery conditions. The ability to cover off that shot.
Alexa Lukic taking his time before booting this one high into the Dahlonega air. Header misjudged there. Shango leaps for it. Coker lucky that a Nighthawk didn't come away with that one. Shango still defending here middle of the field. Really tough defense on Christian Johnson. Lukic just boots this to the other side of the field. Max Mitchell might have an opportunity. Valencia there on him. He'll get the foot out. Max Mitchell turns, says something to Valencia. I might be convinced at this point that those two are just having fun with each other out there.
I mean, we obviously can't hear what's being said.
Yeah.
But that's
I
always.
think there was a smile on that one.
Yeah, it's always good to do that.
Shin going to take the throw here. Going to go long to Stefan Shango. Shango got grabbed.
He's pleading his case.
He'll go up. Yeah, he was pleading his case. He got grabbed pretty aggressively right there. Didn't work out for him. Possession will turn back over to the Cobras.
1 minute. 1 minute remaining.
Under a minute left here in the first half. DJ Shin slides in. Contact there. That was Tostado that was there with him. And Tostado going to get the card.
He gave him a kick on the head right after the tackle. Totally unnecessary. Honestly surprised.
And the senior, Rodrigo Tostado, gets the card. So now one a pair for each side in this match.
I have to say, DJ Shin, very lucky that was seen. Sometimes when that happens, the referee looks right upfield.
White 19, yellow.
Yellow card issued to number 19, Adrian of Coker.
So, Alvamada.
And we know he can whip the ball in here, so.
He could very well see North Georgia try to make something happen here. He sends it in. Really nice. Headed out by Coker to the feet of Sandoval. Not quite.
Just a tough ball to control there, and off the volley, but
yeah,
still a good shot, good attempt.
Not much pace happening here for the Cobras. Have to imagine that this will bring us to the end of the first half of play. Once Carter Nunnery sends this away on the goal kick.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
one more boot
3,
away, and we
2,
are done with the
1,
first half
0.
here from Dahlonega. Evenly matched between the 9th-ranked Coker Cobras and your North Georgia Nighthawks. It's been the penalty kick so far for North Georgia and Vukashin Lukovic. We'll be right back here on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Located on the opposite side of the soccer field house, and enjoy a wide offering of food and drinks, compliments of UNG Aramark Catering. Nighthawk Concessions accepts credit cards and does not accept cash.
A single thread is unique. Like each of us, full of purpose and potential. A strand designed to connect, strengthen, and unite. But we face different challenges and have different opportunities. By acknowledging that others may struggle in ways we do not, we can celebrate our differences, embrace each other, and fortify the ties among us. A single thread can fray, yet when it's woven with another, a bond forms. A new strength created by the fabric of the whole. Let's embrace the fabric we make together, the diversity of our threads, to reach beyond ourselves and overcome the impossible. The true power of our game comes from unifying our individual backgrounds, connecting our unique stories, enabling us to be stronger, braver, greater. We can achieve so much more when we are all as one.
What a season. The confetti is going to fall.
Here she goes, and she's got it. How sweet is this, and how wonderful for the sport.
I need to try it first.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Sports fans, we pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
The NCAA, driving change to do more for today's student athletes. The NCAA programs deliver $4 billion in scholarships every year. Those D1 scholarships are now guaranteed. Health and well-being services are mandatory. Student athletes get tutoring as well as financial literacy coaching because almost everyone is going pro in something other than sports. The NCAA, driving change to do more for today's student athletes.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
The mountains are open.
These are the moments that live on, that we'll talk about for years to come. We come here to see history made, sharing in the wins and the upsets.
Together. Because whether we're players or fans, we're all on the same team.
And to us, this is more than just a game.
It's an important moment in our lives, one that's worth protecting.
So if you see something, say something. Report suspicious activity to your local authorities.
No matter how you connect, ETC delivers fast, reliable internet and secure, powerful Wi-Fi choices for your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once with local experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect to awesome Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or visit etcnow.com to upgrade your internet today.
Balance. It isn't just essential in your sport. It's essential in life, especially college life. It's everything you need to thrive in school, in sport, and everything in between. The key is just finding a place where you can pursue it all, because the real beauty lies in the balance. If you want to win in every arena of college life, go D2. Make it yours.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Here in beautiful Dahlonega, your home is more than just a place. It's a place you run to. But every home faces the wear and tear of weather over time. And when it comes to protecting your family, a quality roof is everything. Our team is dedicated to protecting Dahlonaga's families and landmarks alike, with roofs that stand up to Georgia's unpredictable weather and keeps our communities safe and dry. From storm-resistant shingles to energy-efficient options, our roofs are built to last, backed by our product and labor warranties and a commitment to quality that's unmatched. Whether it's a small repair or a complete replacement, we've got you covered, Dahlonega. Call Joshua 19 today for a free consultation. Protect what matters most with a roof you can trust. Joshua 19, proudly roofing Dahlonega, one home at a time.
That's a timeout on betting. It completely changed the game, and you didn't even notice. Let me break it down for you. Betting ads are applying full court pressure and getting you to play the game. Many of you are falling for it and losing big money. Addiction is happening in some more than others. Now players are getting harassed by bettors. And we all know that's not how the game is won. So it's on us to be good teammates and draw the line to stay ahead of betting consequences.
At the heart of America's gold rush stands a beacon of leadership, tradition, and excellence. A university that has always led the way, forging an environment for broad-based academics, world-class athletics, and tomorrow's military leaders. The University of North Georgia. Learning and leadership, passion and preparation, transformation and tradition. We are the University of North Georgia.
Georgia, Georgia, the whole day through.
With the highest rankings in heart surgery and heart attack treatment, the future of heart care is happening here at Georgia Heart Institute, where Georgia's hearts are always on our minds.
That old sweet song keeps Georgia on my mind.
Georgia Heart Institute.
NCAA athletes don't just compete, they make history. Representing our nation with pride and excellence, they bring home the hardware. Our college campuses serve as training grounds for the next generation of stars. Catch tomorrow's Olympians and Paralympians on the NCAA Championship stage today.
All even here in Dahlonega at the half between Coker and North Georgia. 2 goals apiece is the story so far. The Nighthawk Sports Network is brought to you by Fernie. Furnish your workspace today. Coke, the official sideline partner of Nighthawk Athletics. Achesta, Golf, Community, and Tranquility. Northeast Georgia Health Systems, the official healthcare provider of UNG Athletics. And Joshua 19, proudly roofing Dahlonega one home at a time. So we are going to take a look at the Nighthawk Nest Eggs. Earlier today, the women's soccer team opened up the season with a 4-3 win over Wingate. Bit of everyone got in on the action. Nina Lopez, Bailey Oettinger, Grace McGill, and Sarah Woodall all scored goals. They all had a hand in helping the Nighthawks get the victory over Wingate. Men's golf set to host the Mizuno Invitational.
Yeah, that's a big one. Obviously looking to start the season off, build on a really strong season last year, second year in a row. They've made it very, very deep into the summer. And obviously Hunter Smith, individual national championship. So looking to build and continue on.
And again, Dan Evans named to the National Association of Basketball Coaches Board of Directors recently, and he was the only NCAA Division II electee this cycle. He is only one of 3 Division II members in the NABC Board of Directors. So a cool honor for head men's basketball coach Dan Evans. That's all the exciting things happening in Nighthawk Nation. A little bit of a look here at the first half stats. 10 shots apiece for both of these sides. And, that was something really interesting at the start of this match. It felt like Coker just came out so energetic and ready to roll. But North Georgia kind of got that momentum back as we went on.
Yeah, I think we talked about it. It didn't feel like they were even on shots. It felt a lot more like Coker was maintaining possession and keeping the ball in the North Georgia final third, and it just didn't feel like that. But obviously, North Georgia picked it up towards the end there, was able to really get some shots on goal. I think the rain maybe had a little effect there.
Yeah, we talked about a lot of the shots sailing, and that's obviously seen in the shot on goal. Only 2 of the 10 for each side have been on goal. Neither keeper has had to make a save at this point. The advantage in corners goes to North Georgia, 2-1. Coker, however, fouling quite a bit. 8 fouls, North Georgia's 3 in this game. So that's your first half stats of an even match so far. North Georgia's goals both came on penalties from Vukasin Lukovic. He's got the job done from the spot so far tonight.
Yeah, and obviously just a very chippy game in general. We've seen Max Mitchell get into it a couple of times. We've seen some other players, maybe talking to the Coker players, and that's something hopefully the coaches maybe talked about in the locker room. Hey guys, let's calm down. Let's not get a red card here. There's no need for that.
Well, for Coker, their offensive production has been by way of freshman Christian Johnson and junior Yonatan Cohen. Both of those players with a goal in this one, and that is how we are where we are. We're getting ready for the second half of action to kick off. Again, Coker, top 10 ranked nationally for the first time in program history. They come into Dahlonega 9th. They are looking to stay away from the upset, but North Georgia has made it difficult to this point.
Yeah, an open play doesn't feel like that so much. Obviously, we talked about it in the women's game as well. Penalties are a little, I wouldn't say cheap. You obviously earn them, but if both of your goals have come by way of penalty, maybe it says something about your open playmaking. That's not necessarily true though from North Georgia. We've seen a lot of free kicks. We've seen a lot of good shots. We've seen a lot of not so great shots that were just in general good chances though.
Well, we talked earlier before the game started with each other about where's the production going to come from for this 2025 North Georgia team. And so far, 2 goals into the season, neither one of them has come on anything other than a penalty. So
yeah, you look to see, you know, the regular goal scorers from last season, Aram Lara, Jorge Sandoval. You know, they both had a flurry of goals last season, so look to see them, you know, add the playmaking. Max Mitchell obviously doing his thing out there, and Stefan Shango got in late in the first half and was able to create a couple chances himself.
We talk about Jorge Sandoval and Aram Lara. Both of those players, 2024 United Soccer Coaches All-South Region Team selections. For Sandoval, it was, and for Lara, it was second team. Those two players, 6th and 7th players in UNG history to earn that award. So really two prolific goal scorers, prolific talents for the blue and white. And we'll get to see them in action here in the second half momentarily. UNG breaks the huddle. Coker is ready to get things going off the foot of Hugo Luongo.
Slight change up front there. That's Will Bentley, number 18. He'll start in the 9 position, the striker.
Ball yet to settle here in this second half of play. Neither side holding on to possession for more than a few seconds. Finally, North Georgia going to get some of it right here. Miguel Romero. Back middle of the field, Lada. Here's Max Mitchell. And that one going to go out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in. DJ Shin going to go over to take it. And down goes the Coker player. Throw in there went to Calderon for North Georgia.
North Georgia changing things up a little bit from last season. They played mainly a back line of 3 players last year. Tonight playing 4. So maybe just trying to shore up that defense on this strong Coker attack. Could just be a season-long change, though, that is being adapted.
Pass up ahead. Here's Coker looking across the middle of the box. Opportunity. Nice block right there. 2 players to the ground. Ball still in play. That was Samuel Gomez that got in the way, I believe, for North Georgia.
Having some discussion here about who's gonna take the kick. Maybe what they want to do. I imagine from this position, you're just trying to get the ball into the box.
Yeah, especially with the height that the Cobras have.
Right.
You'd think that was the play here. Question is, who is going to take it? Will it be Mugala or will it be Valencia?
They might try and go short here, and they were trying to draw that front wall out.
Miscommunication there. Josue Valencia runs ahead. It is into the box. Cleared out by North Georgia. Back to Mugala. Now sent ahead again. Cleared out nicely by Jame. Jorge Sandoval there to defend. North Georgia putting pressure on everything Coker trying to do in their defensive third. Intercepted. Nice step in. Lotto trying to make something happen, anything happen. Gets away.
Heavy
Max
contact
Garnett
there.
came flying in there.
Coker player down. That's
Coker player stays down. Whistle going to blow. I believe that's number 5, Alvaro Benet, down for Coker.
It was a hard hit, but it was mostly, incidental there. I don't think there was any intent, really.
No, definitely not.
I mean, obviously, you are trying to come in and get the ball, so you're going to play.
Yeah, definitely. But
no intent
Max Garnett not coming
injure the
in
player.
with
No, not at all.
intentions. Get up, shake it off.
And I didn't want to say anything without being, totally sure. Obviously now we see him up, but right when the referee kind of got over to him, he rolled over and looked up, and I have to say I hate seeing that. These players laying on the ground, not necessarily faking injuries. Obviously that was a very hard hit, but just if you know you're not going to get the call, get up and play on.
North Georgia still staying really strong defensively, not wanting to let Coker get a breakaway and have an opportunity at the goal. They advance the ball into their attacking third now. Pass ahead, too much on it.
It's interesting to see Max Garnett right outside our window here playing very high up the field. Saw him right as the game restarted here for the second half, made an incredible run, just full speed. Didn't get the ball to him, but if he had, it would have been a nice play.
Calderon, far side. Here's Lotta, back to Shin. They just send it all the way back to Samuel Gomez. That's not Samuel Gomez. That is number 6, Vukashan Lukovic. Mistake. Now here's Jamais. Near side. 2 Cobras on him. Still fighting for the ball. Still fighting for the ball. He gets it out of there. Goes to the turf. Whistle blown. Going to be a foul.
Couple of no calls there. Eventually ended up going the right way. I think he was fouled initially when he tried to go back to the ball, got his jersey pulled, and then he had a slight handball when his hand was on the ground, but obviously wasn't seen. And then
that was pretty impressive ball control by Pusaku Jamais.
Yeah, sometimes when you see that, you just see the attacking player or the player trying to get control, just send a wild kick at the ball. Didn't see that.
Jamais last season, second team all-conference PBC defender at USC Aiken. Transferred over to the North Georgia for the 2025 season. Bound to be a big part of that back line for the Nighthawks.
Yeah, I think among the position groups, that's probably the one that was maybe rebuilt the best after last season. A couple of big transfers in. Obviously, some players we got back. But we'll see how things go. I think in general they've done well tonight besides the 2 goals.
Besides the first 15 minutes, which we all know is nerves, first game back, they've been really solid so far. Coker hasn't really threatened. Maybe a little bit of something here in the far side corner, going to roll too far. Seems like communication for Coker just not there like it was earlier in this game. Seeing quite a bit of that.
Yeah, whether that's communication or just
dangerous spot right here. Nice save. Second opportunity. Still nothing.
Another really good block.
Still not over yet. Coker shot. That one's going to go left. Alexa Lukic said absolutely not tonight. He wasn't giving up the lead.
Scored 2 goals and might have blocked 2 right there.
Yeah, he did. Might as well shoot it now.
Yeah,
Oh, close there.
Sometimes
maybe a
that
little bit of
happens
something.
with your goalkeeper holding on the ball too long. I've seen it a couple times watching some games. Referee playing advantage here.
Mitchell into the box, trying to make something happen. Looks to his right, intercepted. Sandoval was there, but it was cleared past him. Faseku Jame with it. Ahead to Romero. Now here's Lada. Back over to Jame. Long send downfield by Lukovic.
I think that's the right play. Go after Max Mitchell.
Max Mitchell's there, going to try to work his magic. Maybe an opportunity here. Possibly, and sent away. Heavy hit there at midfield. Whistle going to blow.
Yellow card coming out for Lukovic.
And a yellow card against Fakashin Lukovic. So that now the third yellow card we've seen in this game.
Yellow card issued to number 6.
Just for North Georgia.
Of the Nighthawks.
Seen.
Going to send it way downfield. Really nice defensive effort there from Max Garnett.
Good track that ball and get it.
Garnett trying to say he never made contact with it, and it just sailed out of bounds. He got over there, threw it in really quickly, but ref stops the play.
Yeah, hard to see from this angle, but I thought the ball maybe changed directions off his head.
Yeah, I agree.
But, hey, always worth a try.
Seen a couple long throws out of Coker in this one. We'll see if we get another one here. Don't think it was as long as they wanted it to be. Headed back out.
You can see him targeting tallest player in the box there. Big height difference, mismatch with Garnett on him. So I think that was the right play. Target the obvious one.
So we'll try it again. Wiping the ball off with a towel. Maybe the answer to the question. There's the long throw. Headed away. One more. Still in the air. Floor is lava. There it is, finally. Max Garnett now defending. Nice move, top of the block. Kicks it back out. That one's going to sail. Maybe! And it's going to go away. Huge opportunity for the Cobras there.
I don't know how the ball didn't end up in
I have no idea how we're still
it
equal.
It was an incredible cross in. I mean, that ball
it couldn't have been better.
No, I mean, that ball was on a plate for any of the Coker players to just
Alexa Lukic made it difficult for him. And now North Georgia tries to reset and go take the lead for themselves. Jame Romero. Get it back to one another. Lukovic crossfield to Shin. Shin kicks it off of a player. Shin will quickly just get it back to Alexa Lukic. Lukic sends it deep. Fight for possession at midfield. And going to be sent out of bounds for a throw-in. UNG possession.
What I thought was interesting there is they just allowed him to come out of the box with the ball. I mean, normally you would never see that. You would always see someone come up and press. And you don't want to let, obviously it slows the game down a little bit, but it's interesting to just allow them to either set up a play or get someone to run.
Here's maybe a little bit of something. Max Garnett trying to get there first. He will. Send it out of bounds. Whistle, going to be a foul on number 5, Alvaro Bonet. Here's Sandoval with it. He'll get past his man, and it's going to be quickly sent out. Sandoval would like a call there. Player for the Cobras goes down to the turf. It's going to stop the clock with 32:20 remaining in the second half of play. Still all even, 2 apiece between the Cobras and the Nighthawks in the opening game of the 2025 season. So neither side able to break through in this second half, get us out of this tie we're stuck in. Seen quite a few opportunities. Obviously,
not
Coker.
for lack of trying, obviously.
Yeah,
they're both going at it.
Absolutely not. I still can't believe that last opportunity.
Yeah, this last cross here, I don't know how it didn't
come to fruition.
Obviously, the ball on the grass, but I don't know how it wasn't a goal. I really don't.
Stepping on the field,
well, we'll take it.
Sometimes that happens, and you always look at it and you take what you can get.
Yeah, absolutely. Tyler Fratelli now on for North Georgia.
Stepping on for Coker, number 10, Jonathan Cohen, and number 17, Florian Sinst.
Jonathan Cohen and Florian Sinst both stepping on for Coker. Midfield, Romero has it back to Lotta. Lotta over Lukovic. Lukovic with it. Romero, a bit of a misplay right there. Opportunity here. Streaking open, and a really nice job defensively by Jame.
Dangerous move right there.
Would have been a huge opportunity for goal for Coker's number 11, Alexis Abalam. But the play by Jame kept that from happening. North Georgia not out of the woods just yet. Abalam with it again. Has a step here. Coming into the fend. Puts it over the middle of the field. Kicked away.
Will Bentley just
absolutely. Never.
I don't know how that's not a card, to be honest with you. I really don't.
Hugo Luongo just grabbed him. Completely took away any chance of mobility.
Had him hugged before the ball even got there. And then threw him down after the ball had been been misplayed there. That's something that I think if you're the referee.
There was just no intent for ball there. Regardless, UNG can take over possession at midfield.
Here's a Coker player down momentarily.
Stumbling off. Rodrigo Tostado, I believe,
looks like
number 14.
They're going to switch him out here. Trainer's coming to meet him.
Replacement is going to be Florian Sinst. He comes right back onto the pitch. And Miguel Romero takes off with the ball up the near side. Tried to get it across to Jorge Sandoval right there. Intercepted by Coker.
Strong defense there.
Yeah, Jame fights for it, takes it away from Luengo.
He's had a very impressive second half.
Yeah, absolutely has.
This entire Nighthawk back line has, to be honest with you.
Yeah, ever since the 15-minute mark, they've just been a completely different back line, it feels like. Obviously had a few breaks with the Coker threats not ending up in the net, but you'll take them where you can get them, and they've done a nice job not letting it happen repeatedly. Jame with it midfield.
It's interesting now when UNG has possession, they've switched to basically a two-person back line.
Going to be a foul right there. That one was Alexis Abalam. Garnett went down on the play.
And in order to do that, the coaches have to have confidence in your left back and your right back to say, all right, guys, you can get up the field, but you have to get back. Looking to swing one in here.
It's going to be Avalmata taking it for North Georgia. Going to send it in. Punched away. Nice job by the keeper. Nunnery right there. Calderon had it. Kicked it back. North Georgia trying to develop something here. Lauder turns around. Thinks better of it. Gets it back to Jame. Across the field, possessed by Shin. Back over, Shin loses it, rolls out of bounds.
Looks like we're going to have a UNG corner here.
Yeah, going to be a corner for North Georgia.
See how they play this one. We haven't seen one for quite a while.
I believe this is our first corner of the second half, if I'm not mistaken, for either side.
I didn't want to say that and not be sure, but
I'll say it for you. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Here's the offering. Headed away. North Georgia racing over to get possession back. Calderon. Back across. Maybe something here. Not quite. Taken easily by Nunnery.
Knight got a little shove in the back there, still able to get a head on it, and then I believe he's bleeding. Is that?
Yeah, possibly the issue. So that is going to force Max Garnett off.
Stepping in for the Nighthawks, number 33, Rohan Blackwell.
Rohan Blackwell going to be the replacement for North Georgia.
It's always nice when you can sub one starter off for another starter.
Isn't it? Sent away by Nunnery. Vukovic wins the battle to it. He sends it on back to Lukic. And that pass going to be sent out of bounds. Lukic was looking for Blackwell right there. Not sure if it came off his foot wrong or if someone got a piece of it, but it never had the strength to get there.
Just got a little pressured there. Maybe needs to, I've seen it a few times now, just needs to get the ball out a little sooner, I think.
I was going to say the same thing. Feels like maybe holding it just a tad too long, but big contact right there on Automata.
Yeah, that's, I mean, it's contact, but it's clean. There's nothing to it, really. It's shoulder to shoulder.
Opportunity maybe for North Georgia. That's going to be stolen by Coker. They quickly go back the other way. Nice play defensively. That was Isaac Calderon making the play over there for the Nighthawks. Patiently waiting for someone to have an advantage in this one. We've been all equal at 2 for quite some time now. Ever since Vukic and Lukovic hit his second penalty shot, we have been in a stalemate at 2. Nice slide tackle right there. Steals possession back for Coker. Goes across. Misplayed there by Blackwell. Now Coker opportunity. Near side corner. Slowing it down a little bit. Going to send it into the box. Maybe something. Headed away. Cleared nicely by North Georgia. Calderon gets it to Shin. That's ahead. Now coming back. Long shot! And it's going to go in the back of the net. A ridiculous strike right there.
Yeah, that's
and nothing that could be done by Alexa Lukic. Off his hand and into the net. And the Cobras lead 3-2.
I think North Georgia was pleading for a foul there, but the referee didn't see it. What was seen was an eye for goal from close to, about 30, 40 yards out.
Yeah, Alvaro Bonet was the goal scorer there for the Cobras. An absolute screamer. And now the Cobras have the advantage at Link Control Park with about 25 minutes left to play.
We were just talking about someone creating a chance, someone breaking the deadlock, and there it is.
Well, last time we saw these teams start to score, they seemed to score in bunches. Felt like all 4 goals we saw came in a really short period of time, so maybe that trend will repeat itself here. Coker taking their time, making their way back to their positions. Ball's back in play. We're underway once again. North Georgia going to try to work a little bit quickly right here.
Benet having a couple words with the crowd as he came back up to his position. Whether they were kind or not, I do not know.
Here's Jame. Makes one man miss, but he found the foot of another. Now Coker, big breakaway opportunity. This could be trouble for the Nighthawks. Running heavy Lukovic. Nice change of direction. Good job to get in there and take it away. Whistle.
The recovery speed there to get back. I mean, he was well beat.
Very, very strong. That was Alexis Abalam coasting down the sideline. Couldn't finish the drill, though. Still a 1-goal game. Heavy contact. North Georgia trying to come out of it. There's the whistle.
Anytime you start, trying to hitch a ride, you're going to get the call going against you. So
I believe that was on Will Bentley. Or against Will Bentley.
Yes, yes.
Not on Will Bentley, against Will Bentley.
The Coker player was on top of Will Bentley. Yes, if that's what you were saying,
yes.
I agree.
Yes.
Another one here. You got 3 Nighthawks standing over it.
Yeah, try to create some confusion right here. Free kick opportunity for North Georgia. Trying to equalize this one at 3.
I don't want to speak too soon. I don't know if anyone on the Nighthawks right now has the leg that Benet has to score from this distance, but
we're going to see. They're going to send it into the box. Headed down.
Lucky that's not a penalty. I mean, hands on the shoulders is normally a foul.
Yeah, he definitely used someone to get that height right there.
So
long throw, corner of the box. Maybe something here. Opportunity. Not quite.
Just miscontrolled that first touch, and that unraveled it all. I mean, he was wide open in front of goal. I think you just take that first time and you score.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be the moment for Rohan Blackwell to electrify this crowd. For not.
But that's nice to see a good chance,
Fight for the ball right here. Close to going out. Stays in. Blackwell still playing tight defense. 1 North Georgia player still on the ground in the middle of the action. And there's a whistle.
That's Jame down.
Transfer Fuseku Jame, the one shaken up on the play. UNG trainer is going to come out and check on him.
Possibly the same situation we saw in the women's game. Cramps starting to pop up here.
First game of the season, getting late into these games. It's been a fun game so far, back and forth. Doesn't feel like really either side has been able to claim an advantage and run with it. Whenever Coker has scored, it seems like North Georgia's had an opportunity to strike back, and whenever North Georgia's had an opportunity to take the lead, they just can't seem to capitalize. Obviously, Coker now up by 1 goal, but you still have to feel really good about the Nighthawks' chances in this one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, obviously, like you said, creating chances. I mean, Coker does have 4 more shots, but that's not, not to be unexpected after a flurry that they had a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stepping on for the Nighthawks, number 3, Brian Benoit.
Replacing the...
So for the North Georgia men's soccer team, next game is going to be this Sunday at Lincoln Memorial in Harrogate, Tennessee. 3 p.m. kickoff there between the Nighthawks and the Rail Splitters.
Placing the injured Jamé is going to be Brian Benoit, Montreal, Canada.
Yeah, the sophomore coming in for his first time on the pitch in 2025. As Fuseku Jamé makes his way to the sideline, really a strong Nighthawk debut for the transfer from USC Aiken.
Yeah, and with 20 minutes left, if it is just a cramp, I doubt that's the last we'll see of him. But if it is, it was a very, like you said, a very strong debut.
Right back at it here, Coker up the middle. They pass it over to the far side. DJ Shin defending in that corner. Nice job by DJ Shin, just going to send it out for a throw-in.
Yeah, very nice. I mean, that was some fancy footwork over there on the other side. Able to stay with it the whole time.
With how these throw-ins have gone for Coker, it almost feels like a makeshift corner this close to the box.
Yeah, the only thing is, you don't have the angle necessarily, and you also don't have the power behind it, but they've done it several times. You expect them to do it again here.
But other than the angle and the power, we're
it's
close.
The same thing, yeah.
And the technique as to which the ball comes into play. And a laundry list of other things, but you give it up.
But that's not entirely true. Sometimes you do see, on corners they'll go short and try and widen the angle a little bit.
A little bit of contact there between Benoit, newly entered into the game.
They felt early.
I believe that was Safi Ajay Mugala the contact was made with. Lukovic to Romero. Romero has a little bit of running space in front of him. He'll send it ahead. Blackwell, nice touch and mishandled. But not over just yet. Here's Sandoval. Moves to his left. Trying to create space. Gets it in. Kicked away. Can Romero make a play? Can anyone for North Georgia make a play? No. Sent away. Cleared all the way back to Alexa Lukic.
That's the leg power there of Benet. We saw it with the goal. Not afraid to just let it eat.
Now we're going to roll out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in. Long pass, North Georgia's back line going to easily handle that one. Back to Alexa Lukic.
This next stoppage of play we get, we'll see a flurry of subs come in here. I think that's 3 or 4 over on the sideline. So, head coach Nel Lilich trying to get some fresh legs on.
Knows he needs a goal here to equalize things. Down 3-2. We are sub 20 minutes left in the match. Here's Romero. Turns, fires it up. Maybe a bit too far, maybe not. And it's going to go out of bounds.
Five total subs, 4 for North Georgia, 1 for
Stepping on for Coker.
Coker.
19,
Adrian back in for Coker.
Stepping on for the Nighthawks, number 7, Haris Osman Bosic.
Osman Bosic back
Max
on.
Mitchell.
Max Mitchell
Number
returns
19,
for North
Valen
Georgia.
Barganya. And number 29, Max Garnett.
Valen Barganya and number 29, Max Garnett, all return to the game for North Georgia. So 4 substitutions for the Nighthawks to try and find the equalizer. Nice job there by Mitchell. Heads it away, rolls out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for Coker. Osman Bosic giving chase. Both players go down. North Georgia wants a corner right there. Referee thinks it should be a goal kick for the Cobras. Jorge Sandoval was making his way over to the corner.
Well, it looked like at first the side judge basically was
I thought the same thing.
He pointed it down. It looked like the head official overruled that decision.
Here's Max Mitchell. Shocker, he got around somebody. Now Benoit with it.
Whether he has to outrun, out-dribble, doesn't matter for him. He'll get past you.
Work out for him regardless. Ricochet is off of Cobra, and Coker going to get possession back. North Georgia, though, not happy with it. Whistle going to be blown right here. Long boot across field right there. Rohan Blackwell heads it out of bounds. Going to have another throw coming up here for the Cobras.
I think we both know their game plan here.
It's that throw in that looks like a corner.
It is interesting, though. I think at this point, you haven't seen it work really. I'd maybe change things up a little bit and go short and try and draw a couple players out of the box.
Ryan Benoit was the first Nighthawk there. He cleared it. Some hand fighting over there in the corner. Sandoval involved. Punt downfield. Osman Bosic there for it, but it goes right back to a Coker player and then to the middle off of number 15, Miles Jackson.
Garnett makes a great interception right in the middle of the field.
And down goes Max Garnett for North Georgia. So a yellow card right there on Coker's Carrick Stewart.
Yellow card issued to number 6, Carrick Stewart of Coker.
A lot of yellows in this game so far.
Yeah, and just physical in general, really.
Yeah, nothing.
Even the no calls could have, some of those could have been yellows, and I've seen, we've seen a couple of the yellows that really could have been reds.
Yeah, absolutely. Send in from midfield. It's in the air, and it's going to go out of bounds. Corner kick up coming now for North Georgia. Chance to equalize with 15 minutes to go.
Stepping on for the Nighthawks, number 9, Santiago Cano.
Santiago Cano, the sub for the Nighthawks. Here comes the corner, and headed away.
Another one.
Right out for another corner. We'll try that again the second time. This one's still there and kicked away, cleared out by the Cobras. Max Garnett coming over to try and defend. He'll get a nice step. He'll get thrown to the ground and a whistle. That's Hugo Luongo.
I always find it funny that, clear foul. Players always argue, though.
Long send in opportunity, and it's saved. Almost the equalizer for the Nighthawks.
It's a good target there in the lights.
Instead, they'll have to try it again. Osman Bosic gave chase towards the keeper, Nunnery, but Nunnery sends it away out of bounds.
But put some pressure on it.
North Georgia, fast throw in right here. Going to have another one. Gained about 40 yards on their positioning right there. Throw back, Max Garnett. Garnett misplays it, still able to stick with it, however.
Got stepped on a little bit there, but we'll see.
Here's Avamlada. DJ Shin over there with it. Now Max Mitchell. What's Mitchell going to do? He'll pass it back out. Long send in. Osman Bosic, no chance. Little bit high. If he could have got a head on it, he might have been able to direct it into the back of the net and even this game up at 3. But
would have been very difficult facing away from goal there, but you know, you never know with these guys.
I'm a little surprised as to how alone he was right there with that opportunity.
I think some of the Coker players thought he may have been offsides. He definitely was not at the time the ball was played.
It's going to go back to Alexa Lukic. Not Max Garnett. That was Valen Barganya that was calling for it. Didn't get it. Long send ahead here. Max Mitchell has a step.
That ball took a very friendly bounce there.
He'll possess. He'll move. He might have a shot. Deflected, not quite.
Screams for handball there.
Crowd wants a handball. Players want. Not going to get it.
Less protest there from the players, I think. But still there nonetheless.
Nice attempt at sliding in there by DJ Shin.
And as we've said multiple times, Max Mitchell, he's going to get around you whether you want him to or not.
Stepping on for Coker, number 25, Yongbin Kim, number 11, Alexis Abalam, and number 7, Sali Mugala.
So a couple substitutions. Salfiaji Mugala comes on for along with Alex and Yongbin Kim all step onto the pitch for the Cobras here in the final 12 minutes. North Georgia desperately trying for an equalizer. The time running out.
Yeah, I don't know if you're starting to get frantic quite yet with sending balls up the field and just shooting whenever, but you're definitely starting to see that a little bit.
Yeah, definitely starting to change up a little bit.
That ball stopped just before it rolled out.
So on September 17th, make sure you're here at Lynn Cottrell Park. Going to be Fall Spirit Night for North Georgia Soccer on the 17th. Don't want to miss it.
I'm sure I'll be here.
I'd be willing to bet the same. We'll have all our Fall Spirit going on right here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. Stoppage in play here. Bit of a fight for the ball. As Vakic and Lukovic went over there and took it. Coker trying to possess it as long as they can. Obviously run this clock out a little bit more. Here's Garnett. Gets off a player. Possession moves over now to the Cobras. They've got it at midfield. Far side pass. Trying to advance now into the North Georgia defending third. Nice slide there by Lara. Takes it away. Long send upfield. Controlled by Osman Bosic. Shot high.
And both the players up front there kind of arguing with each other. That was my ball. That was my ball. I think whoever thought they had the best shot there should have taken it, and I don't know if that was the best shot that was taken.
Yeah. Regardless, Coker evades trouble that time around. Another whistle blown here, another stoppage of play, and some words between one of the Coker players and the official. Looks like that is number 25.
The referee's just starting to warn a little bit about the time wasting.
Yeah, it's Kim, number 25, just subbed in.
You know, it's not egregious necessarily, but it's definitely something that referees do want to stop quickly. You don't want to have guys holding on the ball for 20 seconds.
Big hit there. Max Garnett going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, a little unnecessary there from Garnett.
Yeah.
You could see not sure which UNG player, but one of the UNG players had already rose the highest there.
I think it was Barganya for North Georgia before Garnett came in.
And I think Garnett was arguing a little bit, hey, I got my own guy there. I didn't. But when a player goes down holding his head.
That is Florian Sinst for the Cobras that is down on the field. Another Cobra getting his legs stretched out just to his right. Getting ready for the final stretch here in the opening game of the 2025 season between the Cobras and the Nighthawks.
And with it being a head injury, they'll take him off the field here. Do a potential concussion evaluation. With so much emphasis recently on player safety, that's always nice to see. Some people will call it soft. I think it's smart. I don't know who calls it soft, but
stepping on for Coker,
I can think of some
8,
people.
Mahamadou Saban.
Mahamadou Savan.
And I'll say this real quick: the few crosses we've seen tonight that have been really good have come off his foot.
Long send in here. Ball still up in the air. Shin to send it towards North Georgia's goal. Osman Bosic there. Tried to step in and take that one away, but Coker holding on to it.
Out of bounds, yeah. Late turnovers here are really important, I think, for both teams. You want to control the ball as much as possible, obviously. But especially now with Coker up 1 goal, you don't want to give away the ball for free.
Yeah, absolutely not. Especially, North Georgia is going to start going faster and faster in that operation. So, if you have a defensive mislap, things could really go wrong. Possibly a mislap here for Benoit, trying to get out of this. He gets it to Lara. Coker defender makes sure that ball doesn't advance any further. Shin throws in. Kano, the Nighthawk that got it, but he lost it. Now Shin steps in again, defending hard here. That one over the head of Benoit and a little too far. It was controlled, however. Benoit defending tight and go out of bounds. Looks like the call is going to be for a corner.
Yeah, I couldn't tell at first. Very, very good defense, though, to stick with him all the way, especially with the little stop and go.
Yeah, it looked like he might have lost that initial step, so to catch back up to Abalum was really good for Benoit right there.
And sometimes there's little defender tricks that you can pull, little tug of the jersey to get him back, and hopefully the referee doesn't see it. I think that one was pretty much all clean, though. With the towel coming out.
Yeah, Cobra has just now made it to the corner, and a towel has been put onto the ball. And
I think you're going to get a yellow card here for time wasting.
Yeah, I agree.
At this point, I don't understand why you don't card one. They're obviously going to keep doing it until you do.
Yeah. So here is the corner effort. It's long off the head of a Cobra and into the hands of Alex Lukic. Lukic boots it away. Nice punt downfield there. Takes a big hop. Out of bounds, going to be UNG ball. Searching for the equalizer late. 3-2 ball game, Cobra lead. Right there, Sandoval trying to possess it. Maybe a look, not quite. Osman Bosic was right there for it if it got past the defender.
Yeah, Max Mitchell was offsides there. Couldn't make any play on the ball, so he just kind of made himself as big as possible and took up his space.
Trying to reset. Coker not going to let them have anything easy right here. Sent in by Lara. Almost. Osman Bosic.
Smart play by him not to just run straight into the keeper there. I mean, that's going to obviously be a card.
It was a race between Harris and Carter Nunnery, but Nunnery won it. He'll hold on to the ball. He will send it downfield. Max Garnett going to be there to receive it.
Pleads for handball. I think that was mostly off the shoulder, if anything.
I think that was all right. Possession going to go the way of the Cobras.
A little risky though to play with his arm out like that. That's sometimes can end up with a handball if you don't be careful.
Stepping on for Coker, number 17.
Florian Sense back into the game now for the Cobras. Throw here is sent high into the night sky by Max Garnett. Osman Bosic there for it. Looked like it was off the head of a Cobra, and it was. UNG going to take over possession now deep in their attacking third.
I don't know if that was a dummy per se, where he wasn't going to get the ball, and he just was trying to mess up the timing on the jump. But it was a good play nonetheless. Led to a UNG throw in here. I don't know if they're going to try and go long now.
Max Garnett just used someone's shirt to dry the ball off on the sideline. Started rubbing it against his chest. That's great. Here comes. Here, 5.5 left. DJ Shin gets it over to Max Mitchell. Max Mitchell, far side, makes one move, trying to make someone miss.
Pleading
for the handball over there. Everyone wearing blue wants it.
Referee just demonstrated. He was saying the arm was in a natural position on the ground.
Going to be a corner. Here we go for the tie, possibly. Not quite. And cleared away. Osman Bosic almost had a look at it.
UNG player deep in the box there was uprooted.
Here's Shin send in. Off the head, going to be another corner. Sends it in. Gonna be
another corner just on the other side here.
Third time's the charm, possibly. From the far side to the near.
Jorge Sandoval over here to take it. So
Pargagna clears out. Sandoval sends it in. And it's in! And we're tied! Oh my goodness! How in the world did he do that?
I'm not sure whose head it came off of, but it came off of someone.
Stunning! In Dahlonega!
An absolutely beautiful cross there from Jorge Sandoval. I mean, we saw it 3 or 4 times now in a row where they were just crossing these balls in, trying to get one to a Nighthawk head, and it finally worked out.
It went from complete blindness, just a mass of bodies in front of the net, to tie game.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable. And with 4 minutes left, we are tied at 3 at Lynn Cottrell Park. Christian Johnson comes in for Coker.
Obviously, as much credit to the goal scorer. Figure that out in a moment here. But Jorge Sandoval, like I said, incredible cross to get that ball where it needed to be. Crucial clearance there. Pleading for a foul there, not going to get it.
Yeah, Nighthawk player goes down. That was Pargagna.
Max Mitchell credited with the goal. Beautifully assisted by Jorge Sandoval.
Just It curved about as close to going into the net as it could have, and then Mitchell finished the job. But here is Shin. He keeps it in bounds, close to that out-of-bounds line. Now here's Jorge Sandoval. What can Sandoval do? It's going to go north of the net.
An inventive shot, and it looks like we're going to get – oh, I thought he was signaling for a Nighthawk free kick, just a goal kick. And surprisingly, switching it up here, they're going to take it quickly.
Something new. Long kick there from Nunnery. Max Garnett.
Rises highest.
Yes, he did. Sent that one downfield. Throws in. It's away. Lara going to try to keep it there. UNG possession. Going to be Garnett to make the throw. 2 minutes, 15 seconds remaining. 3-3 ball game. Big shove right there.
Just the third or fourth foul there that we've seen, and he
Alvaro Banye again.
I don't know if he's going to be going off here. That second yellow is always very.
Seeing a lot of that out of Coker tonight. A lot of shoving. 120 seconds remain here. Autumn Lada is going to line up to send it in. A goal would give North Georgia the lead. Not quite.
Mitchell again got his head on it.
Yes, he did. Went up for it, couldn't get the angle.
It was just behind him. Maybe he mistimed his jump a little bit, but either way, great cross and great chance there again.
Big boot by Nunnery. All the way downfield. Possessed now by the Cobras. Far side corner, defended by Kano. Shin's going to slide in, kick that one out of bounds. Really nice job there by DJ Shin. So it'll be a corner here for the Cobras as the clock ticks down to 1 minute left to go in this match.
One minute remaining.
Coker lines up for the corner attempt. They'll send it in.
Punched out there very well.
Very nicely. Now, what does North Georgia have? And going to be sent out of bounds by Max Mitchell. Nice play defensively. Coker going to line up for the throw in here. Try to steal one late and break the heart of the Nighthawks. Long throw into the box again. Headed up. Maybe something. Who's going to be there? What a play defensively.
Offsides anyways, but Max Mitchell made sure, even if it wasn't.
Jorge Sandoval now streaking up the near side. Is he going to be able to catch up to this one? He possesses it. Makes a move to his left. Got through two guys.
Somehow.
Off his foot, goes out of bounds. 5 seconds remain in this one. One more throw in for North Georgia. One more opportunity going to be headed away. So the 9th-ranked Coker Cobras come to town, and North Georgia puts up 3 on them. We are going to leave town with a draw in what was really a very offensive game from the word go.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously very lucky at the end of the game there. Got a great cross in. And then not entirely sure finalized who scored there, but somebody did, and that's what matters.
Yeah, that was obviously the biggest play of the second half for the Nighthawks, that equalizer, whether it be number 17, Max Mitchell, or whoever it was that sent in on the corner from Jorge Sandoval was just fantastic. So the final score here from Lynn Cottrell Park. The number 9 ranked Coker Cobras 3, your North Georgia Nighthawks 3. North Georgia's men's soccer team going to be in action this Sunday at Lincoln Memorial. For everyone here at the Nighthawks Sports Network, we want to thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.